Day 3 of my art torture camp, a month-long series where I suffer artistically in order to get better at art. Today, the main dishes were drawing volumes in perspective and art studies. Now, the next 2 entries in my series were both filmed and edited at my mom's house, minus the audio recording, which I'm actually recording on New Year's Eve, fun fact. And my mom's house lacks the same tools I have usually, so the quality might not be the best, but I wanted to be consistent. I most likely recorded the drawing on my iPad. No idea what art program I'm using because I refuse to update CSP. You can rip the perpetual license out of my cold, dead hands. Rambling aside, I started off today with pen control practice. After that, I drew some random shapes and gave them thickness to make them more 3D. As for the main dishes, I'll just let Patch from the future talk about their thoughts and feelings because, again, I have no idea how this day will treat them. In any case, subscribe if you want to follow me on this journey. I have a Google Doc linked in the description if you want to follow along. Hi guys, I just woke up. So to start off, I did kind of my own Zen-tingly stuff. Then I just drew some shapes and added like volume. I drew a little radio from my head. I drew the piss button. I tried to do the perspective thing, but I think I'm gonna redo this later. Maybe once the day's ended and I'm done with my stuff. I called this guy the butt man, and I call this guy the pee-pee man. I took 2 kinds of notes. One kind of note was more about composition and the other one was about line art itself. So these notes are more about composition. I know the color is terrible. I should have used black, but I talked about the flow of the art. I talked about the background, all that. I talked about how she used her brush strokes, how she had like barely any hair. Got Mika Picasso. I kind of noticed with Mika Picasso, her lines have more emphasis, but her lines are also colored. Especially since she has like kind of a graphic style, which is kind of what I also want. I really love her line work. So I talked about the overall flow, how the hand kind of leads to the face and kind of leads to the background. And then finally I studied Rella. Started with composition and how she used the background colors and how the light kind of interacts with the shadow. You know, vocal point. Yeah, I talk about the vocal point a lot. Here I kind of talked about her line of action, which is very yummy.